everyone, and welcome to the 1 Minute Writing Tip, a podcast for writers to learn how to conquer blocks, write their books efficiently, turn the manuscript into a high-quality book, launch a bestseller, and grow a reader platform. Episodes include a blend of successful live trainings, interviews, features, and tips answering real questions from our audience. To learn more about how I can help you write and publish your book, go to wewritebooks.com. So let's get started for today.
I want to talk about what to do if you have been writing and you're really hitting an emotional rut, or just a rut in general, where you feel like you're trying to force the writing, or in other terms, you're just not feeling it. You're just having a really hard time getting into your zone or getting inspired, or really feeling the motivation to just sit down and do the writing. This might be an indication that you have a lot of other things that you need to tend to on the back burner, and that you've gotten off track of some other priorities in your life. So my tip for if this is where you are and you are struggling with hitting this rut is that just take some time to rejuvenate. Give yourself time to catch up on some other things. Let your mind focus elsewhere. And put the writing off for a time. And this is really critical and important that it is for a specified amount of time, so that it doesn't turn into one of those elongated ellipses in between when you're actually writing, and it ends up taking a lot more time than was actually needed. So if you're hitting this rut, and you take some time to rejuvenate and to focus elsewhere, let your mind take a break, and then that way it has time to also think of some new ideas and get inspired again. Give yourself a deadline for this rejuvenation period. So say maybe you're hitting this rut, and so you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to take this week and I'm going to focus on catching up on, some other things I'd like to do, or some other projects, or just relax and hang out and do some things that I really enjoy or that make me feel excited. Maybe even do some activities that help bring you some inspiration and get you excited about just writing in general. So maybe even doing some journaling, or just some free writing, or random different prompts or something like that. Any of these that I'm mentioning are great for just letting you take a break from your project and relax and have a good time. So take that week to do that. And then tell yourself that, or even you can put it on your calendar, or you can share with someone else that'll hold you accountable, and you can give yourself this deadline. And then once that deadline has passed and you've given yourself that time to rejuvenate and get re-inspired and refocus, then you can dive back into your writing project with renewed energy and excitement and push through that rut. When you first get back into it, it can feel a little bit like when you're working out and then you stop and then you're trying to get back into it, right? You have to find that momentum again. But once you've had that time to refocus, it can be a lot more exciting to actually dive back into that writing process, and then be continuing to work on that project and get your book written.
And with that, thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I really look forward to giving you the next one. For more training or to work with me on conquering the blocks to reach your author goals, be sure to visit wewritebooks.com. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a review wherever you're listening from. Join us for the next episode, and I'll see you there.